today with another video, but before I get started on all the details, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you are not subscribed to my channel already, and if you are subscribed, please make sure to turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now today's unit is going to be brought to you by the company Klaiyi hair. Of course, I'm going to make sure to leave all the details down below in the description area. This is what their packaging looks like. Okay, so your unit does come in this bag, and then of course there's a box in the bag. We're gonna go ahead and open that up. Love the emerald green, and I got fingerprints on the box, and that's okay. But at least y'all know I got some lotion on, okay? All right, so you also get your satin bag, you get an HD wig cap, and you also get your edge band. Your unit is in here, and I do see some Byebyeknots tape. Let's go ahead and open this unit up. I'm gonna put this box to the side because I'm over here knocking stuff over. I'm gonna remove this tape because y'all know your girl don't really be using no tape like that. We don't be using no tape, but it's nice to have. All right, so let's see what we can see. Seven by 5 ombre chestnut brown curly wig. This one is in the length 20 inches. As you can see, there are finger coils towards the bottom of the unit. One thing that I love is that it's finger coiled all the way around, because I hate when it's only finger coil right here and then you have to go in and do the work over here. But I love this color. It's looking good straight out of the box. Has been sitting for a little bit, but I feel like the coils are still in place. This is what your parting space area looks like. There's your pre-cut lace. They also pre-plucked out the hairline, pre-bleached those knots. There are no combs on the side. There's no comb in the middle. However, there is a comb in the nape area. There's also an adjustable strap. You do get your removable adjustable elastic band, and you also get your drawstring. So you get lots of security to make sure this unit doesn't go anywhere. This is what the lace area is looking like against my skin. I feel like it's a little bit light, but I'm not sure if it's light enough for me to want to go in and add my tint spray. I guess we'll see once I put everything on. There's a parting space against my skin too. So let's go ahead and try this on. I'm gonna tighten up the straps and everything. See how this fits. Usually Beauty Forever units fit me pretty well. So I'm gonna see how this fits, and then I'll come back and show you. So this is what it is looking like. The fit on this is snug, okay? I ain't gotta worry about that. It is pretty snug. I don't have to go in and use the drawstring in the nape area. The lace is a little bit light, so I'm considering taking it off and just adding a very small amount of tint spray. It's so funny how when you put it against your skin, you're like, okay, it's not too bad, but when you put it on your head, that's just the true test. But of course, if you do not want to use any lace tint, you can always go in with foundation or powder. It's just lace tint, just easy to work with. Okay, this is your parting space area. Once again, this does come as a middle part, but because it is a 7 by 5, you can move this over. I don't want to pull it apart too much because I don't want to mess up the coils at the end. Speaking of coils and color and curls, I love this color. I love this color. I think it's a great color to be wearing right now and transition into like the spring, summertime. This is super, super cute. I also love the length. Now it does look a little bit shorter because it is curly hair, so it is, you know, it's shrunken up a little bit, but if you pull it, it does come down a little bit longer. As the sides go, everything is laying down very flat. You can see my sideburns just a little bit, but looking good so far. But let's go ahead and get this unit together. We're gonna get this fixed up in the front. The hairline is plucked out really nice. Definitely want to make sure my lace is on point, because even though it's lace, I still don't want it to snitch on me right away. Okay, you can get up close and personal, but I don't need you to be knowing from afar. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take this off, add the tint spray, get to installing. I'll be back to show you guys the final looks and also to tell you guys my final thoughts when it comes to this unit. installing this unit, very easy for me to install because it's pretty much already done for you. I didn't even have to put a lot of product throughout this hair. The first thing that I did was add a little bit of my tint spray, and then once that dried down, I cut off a very small amount of lace, and then I went in and I used this lace melt spray from Eben, New York. This is their Supreme. I'm still learning how to work with this because it is a little bit runny. So I just put a little bit on my finger and I just tapped it into the lace, and then I put a little bit at the end of my rat tail comb and I pressed it in and then dried it down. And then I added a little bit of mousse around the hairline, but you did see me also pull out just a very small amount of hairs along the front of the hairline to kind of open it up. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to, because the hairline does look nice already as it is, but I just wanted to do a little bit extra. You didn't have to add any powder into the parting space. I didn't put any powder around the front of the hairline. I used my hot comb to kind of press down the top a little bit because there was a little bit of frizziness, and then I used the hot comb to press around the very front of the hairline. And I just used my Sleek and Shine serum and I lightly fluffed up the hair. I did not pull apart these coils too much. You can, like you can see I'm pulling it apart now if you want them, you know, a little bit more fuller, but I kind of like them the way they are. Like, I would rather them get older over time versus pull them apart too much. And then you guys know, of course, once you wash this unit, because I did style it straight out of the box, that it's not going to have that coil again. You're gonna have to like finger coil it with your finger, okay? Just want to let you guys know that. But I think it does look really good. And then I decided to do this half up, half down style. It does have a 7x5 parting space area, so you can definitely move your parting space around. I just wanted to see what it would look like, you know, half up, half down. I pulled out a little bit of hair on the side to kind of conceal the lace a little bit more, and then I added a little bit of water, and then I went in with my Tresemme Flawless curls, and then I just kind of dried it down a little bit. So not 100% dry, but enough to define it so that it can match up with the rest of the hair. Overall, this looks really cute. Now, during the styling process, I got a very small amount of shedding, but keep in mind, because of the curl texture, I do expect a little bit of shedding and also some snags. I'm not getting any snags right now because I'm not running my fingers through, but if you were to run your fingers through it because of the pattern, of course it is going to happen. So this unit is going to need some maintenance. It's going to need a little bit of TLC. I feel like this is very easy for you to put on if you are in a rush and you need to go somewhere. You can definitely style this one straight out of the box without having to do too much. The knots on this are small. I love the color, okay? I think the color blend is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, this is one that you can go ahead and start wearing now and then transition it into the spring and the summertime. It has a really good amount of density and it looks good down. It looks good half up. I mean, you can put in a low ponytail. I just wouldn't try to do too much because then you're gonna end up showing those tracks on the side. But if you want to do a low ponytail and put it in the middle part and just kind of pull your hair over, I think you'll be good to go. But you can definitely be versatile with this unit. Let me know what you guys think about this. Are you feeling the half up, half down, or are you feeling the middle part? And what do you guys think about this color? If you are feeling this unit, again, I am going to make sure to leave all the links down below in the description area. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.